Okay, so I have here Mr. Joey Pedigo, and he's been selected as a finalist for the Master Chef, and we want to know why you think you could be the Master Chef.
Well, I've already been the Master Chef for about 20 years. If you'd asked Bobby, Jack, and Toby, that I made sure I told them every day we used to cook together that I was the boss. I'm looking forward to going out. I don't think I'm near as sophisticated as probably some of these people are. And for sure, I haven't practiced a lot. Here in East Texas, you know, we like to cook good food for a lot of people that like to eat. And we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're trying to take recipes that are third, fourth generations and enjoy what was given to us when we were kids. Part of the rural life is being around your grandparents and a lot of their friends when you're growing up. So we get to eat these foods a lot more years and a lot longer in life than a lot of the people in the cities get to experience. So it sticks with us longer, I think. That's just my opinion. You know, we sit around and somebody's trying to get that perfect pot of chicken and dumplings, or the perfect ribs, or you know, the mashed potatoes like Grandma made, a roast and that great brown gravy. You know, we're just wanting food that has a lot of flavor, that tastes good, and we like it. Mexican cornbread, wow. You know, if you can fix that and give us a good pot of pinto beans, you know, we're in pretty good shape.
So tonight you prepared some chili, and I assume this is one of those recipes that goes way back. Tell us about your chili recipe.
Well, the chili recipe, it probably was something that was used 200 to 150 years ago when they were driving cattle and had chuck wagons, except they didn't get to go to the grocery store and buy these seasonings. They bought a lot of this stuff at the dry goods and carried a lot of the staples with them in the wagon, and then they picked up things along the way. But the influence of Mexico had a lot to do with so much of the Texas foods, the seasoning, the taste, the flavors. I mean, chili, you know, you go back and look at the days that they took chili pods and soaked them and boiled them and picked other peppers, the poblanos, and on and on and on. Numerous peppers that I even, you know, read about from time to time and go, wow, this is a new one for me. And then just mix stuff together to get taste. Anything that would give them some kind of flavor. Paprikas, those peppers came out of New Mexico, and a lot of the cattle that was driven out of Texas was across the J.A. Paladera Canyon over into Raton Pass on up into Colorado. That's where the Indians were, Comanches and the Apaches, was eventually brought on into our cooking.
So I understand you got a one-way ticket to California, basically?
I've got a one-way ticket out there, and they'll tell me when it's time for me to come home.
So when are we going to see you again, about 3 months?
I hope I make it for about 3 weeks. I don't have the great illusions at my age to go. Now, I'm certainly not going to walk away from it if they kept picking me from week to week. But at some point, when they ask for a souffle, eggs Benedict, some duck a la orange, then I'll fold up my suitcase and get on that airplane and come on back home, and we'll go back into chicken and dumplings and chicken fried steak and gravy and barbecued ribs and brisket and that cold beer.
I wish you well.
Thank you.